Daylight's fading, leaving a sliver of gold on the horizon. I stand on a small hill next to a grave. My body's seen younger days. It's broke and beaten. With hardly one good leg, I lean on the headstone, weathered by time and neglect. Nah, I don't do much except bring up the past. It'll take a bit to remember it all, but I ain't gonna give you a lot of blow. No, sir. Just gonna tell it like it was. Never knew my papa. Don't got no sisters or brothers. Just my friend Wes. When we was young ruffians, we used to look out west and say, one day, we're gonna get to Omaha. For manly things, gambling, women, and whiskey. We'd bring 6 shooters, use them when needed, and make names for ourselves on the frontier. So, we got to snatching whatnot from neighbors, and coins from passed out drunks, and we'd escape down the alleys when we should, and made mayhem when we shouldn't. Mama used to say, if we kept our bad ways, we'd grow up to be rough men. Is that what Papa was? I'd ask. She never answered. So I'd tell her, I'm gonna be a rough man, like Papa. A rough man doing what rough men do. Long ago, me and Wes said goodbye to this old town. Vowed to never come back. Guess you never know what fate has in store. And now, sundown's giving way to dusk. Winds are blowing at my back. I pull my coat tight. From my pocket, I pull out a lead bullet. In the distance, a vengeful storm's brewing, and it's headed my way. I'm staring down the barrel of a Winchester, while the scoundrel sitting across from me is looking down the barrel of my 6-shooter. Ain't too often a fella pulls a flush, king high, he growls. Well, guess I'm just a lucky bastard, I say. Omaha's a place for lots of men, the man says. Hard-working men, hard-playing men. Lots of unlucky men. A few lucky ones. You ain't none of them. I take a gulp of my whiskey and put down the glass. Well, what kind of man is I then? One with sneaky hands and long sleeves. Now, you calling me a cheater? You're goddamn right, that's what I'm calling. Wes fires with dead aim, ending the man before his words do. In turn, I blow away his nearby friends, fixing to put Wes and me in our graves. The saloon is mayhem, glass breaking, chairs and tables toppling, guns blazing. Men shouting, some wailing in pain. Wes and me escape out front. In an instant, our horse's hooves are tearing at the earth. I yell for him to ride my way, but words is lost in a hail of bullets chasing us. He turns opposite. I look back. Wes is jolted, slumping forward, almost falling from his saddle. But his horse is valiant, powerful, carrying Wes long into the distance, far from my sight. I'm on the run. In Amarillo, the Rangers hunt me. Passing through Wichita, a bounty's hung on my head. By Santa Fe, it's double. Rumors in Cripple Creek have old Bat Masterson taking up the cause. I ride through the mountains and the canyons, over rivers and around lakes. I ride beyond the trails. Don't figure I'll ever live normal again. Get me a wife. I don't know. Have me a family. Just gonna be one of those loners. Passing through towns from time to time. Always looking over my shoulder. I think of Wes and wonder how he fared, where he is. Maybe he's got a wife and little ones. Sometimes I converse with my friend. Sometimes I hear his voice whistling in the evening wind, calling my name. In the day, my eyes are fixed to the horizon, watching for lawmen and outlaws, wondering if the next man I cross paths with figures that bounty's worth trying to make me a gunned-down dog. Seems everywhere I catch the glint of a gun barrel pointed at my head. So I keep moving. Months pass, then years too, until time don't mean much. Strange thing being alone so long, strange thing being hunted so long. The eyes play tricks. The mind goes wicked. In the Badlands, I ain't seen a soul for a season or two. Late one day, a horseman stands tall on a ridge. Cold, dead eyes. Black trench fluttering like demon wings. A shadow tapering long and thin. Sweat wets my brow. My hand rests on my six-shooter. Finger on the trigger. I look again, but the horseman's gone. "Show yourself," I shout. "I got no fear of dying. Let's be done with this." No reply. Ain't got time for rest. The horseman's riding. A reckoning's coming. Truth is, the day ends darkly for each of us. For good man, for bad man, for rough man. "Well, won't find the Lord's charity here," I say. "You hear me?" Again, nothing. "It's a fine day to die," I call out. "By my gun or yours." I breathe in a tired, ragged breath. Could use help from Wes. We had trust. Never worried putting my life in his hands. A straight arrow he was. Deadeye with a gun. We was carved from the same stubborn stone. I miss my friend. My life ain't nothing to speak of. I forsaken my soul. Fought, killed, outran the law, outran outlaws, rode the endless frontier. Me and my 6 gun and a heart full of sin. Passed through too many towns. Not sure where I am. What's it mean now? So I aim to leave the horse man in my wake and head south by way of Nebraska, down the plains. The sun begins to set. Time to ride once again. Belly at the bar, having a whiskey. Footsteps to my back. Look who returned home. I hear. I turn. A younger man stands before me. Do I know you? I say. Do I got a familiar face? He says. I'm the only kind left to someone you know. Tale's been told for a long time. You left him to take a bullet in Omaha. The man places a hand on his holster. Brotherly revenge is a curious thing. Leaves a bad, bad taste. In time, it turns. Not into something good, mind you. Something like a slow burn. And mister, I've been burning for years. Well, seems you got a false story, I say. I danced with the devil. Took my mind for a while. Took my youth. I don't got much to lose these days. And a man who don't got much to lose is a dangerous man. Looks like we're gonna find out. Our worlds collide. Guns are similar, but shooters ain't. 2 bullets hit them. Both find his heart. 1 shot misses me. Another rips at my leg. I crash to the floor and cry out for my maker. The storm's closing in. Cold winds sweep over the small hill. I put the lead bullet on top of the tombstone. A kind of tribute. My leg aches. Thing gives way and I drop to my knees. My fingers scratching dirt on the gray face. What was long hidden, soon is visible. Wesley Harrington, my friend. The sudden darkness falls on the tombstone, Someone stands above me. I do not lift myself up. I do not raise my eyes. I remain on brittle knees, hands to the earth, bowed and beaten. I've been a rough man, I whisper. If I was expecting a reply, I do not get one. Rough man, living them rough man ways. Winds whip in a frenzy. Dust and dirt swirl in the air, filling my mouth, filling my nose, filling my lungs. I cough and spit at the ground, expelling the sins of my life. I'm a rough man, I offer, one last defiant time. Then it's quiet and calm. And all I hear is the click of a six-shooter ready in itself.